What's up, everybody? Dwayne Bryant here from WagerTalk.com with another edition of my MLB Trend Report. We are going to get right into it. I've got 5 of them for you today, including one with an incredible one-loss record, and you ain't going to believe who the pitcher is behind that record. We'll get to that one in a little bit. Let's get right into it. And by the way, as I always say, please never make a bet based on any single trend, angle, or piece of information. Simply use this as one piece in your handicapping of each game. We're going to look team specific to start things off here. We're going to look at just this season. We're going to look at the Colorado Rockies when they are on the road and they're facing an opponent whose average margin is greater than or equal to a half run per game. So their opponents are outscoring their opponents by an average of at least a half run per game. We're going to hit the SDQL button. And you'll see that the Rockies are 1-11 straight up and on the run line. They've lost these games by an average of 4 3/4 runs per game. So your ROI here, if you fade them on the run line, that's the way you want to go. 72.6% ROI by fading the Rockies on the road against a team that is outscoring its opponents by at least a half a run per game. And that qualifies today, as it did yesterday, with the Rockies visiting the Houston Astros. And the Astros took care of business 4-1 yesterday. They turn around and they're right back in this same spot today. Let's move into trend number 2. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to stay team specific for trend number 2. We're going to stay with this season and we're going to look at the Philadelphia Phillies. And we're going to look at them when their bullpen runs allowed. In the last game, they didn't give up. Their bullpen didn't give up any runs in the last game or their second to last game. So previous, little small p is previous, and if you put two small p's together, previous, that's their second most recent game. So this is the Phillies this season when their bullpen has not allowed a single run in their last 2 games. And we'll hit the SDQL button. And you'll see that the Phillies are 1-9 over under. So 1 over 9 unders, staying under by nearly 2 runs per game. Very nice 70.9% ROI on the under. And again, this is another trend that was just active yesterday. The Phillies at the Rays, it was a 3-1 game, went well under the total, and it's active again today with Taijuan Walker and the Phillies visiting the Rays in game 2 of that series. So let's move into trend number 3. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Now we're going to look at a starter. We are going to look at Taijuan Walker. We're going to look at Taijuan Walker when he is off a start. So the lowercase s is the starter's previous start. Capital SRA is starters runs allowed, less than or equal to 1. So this is Taijuan Walker this season when he's coming off a start where he allowed 1 or less runs in that previous start. We'll hit the SDQL button, and you'll see that Taijuan Walker and the Phillies are a perfect 7-0 straight up and on the run line, winning these games by 3.3 runs per game. Average line is only minus 110.4, so a great ROI on the money line, 91.1%, and even better ROI on the run line at 112.8%. Active today. So we have a Phillies under trend for today, and now we have a trend on the Phillies today as well. Let's move into trend number 4 for today. And guys, if you have any questions or any queries that you want me to run, drop them in the comments. If you have any trends that you have already found that you'd like to share, drop them in the comments. I'd love to see them. If you have any suggestions or comments on the show, things you like, things you don't like, things you'd like to see, drop them in the comments. I love constructive criticism. I would greatly appreciate the opportunity to improve this show any way I can. I would love hearing from you guys at any rate. We're going to stay pitcher specific here. We're going to stick with just this season. We're going to look at Lance Lynn. We're going to look at Lance Lynn when the line is somewhere between minus 155 and plus 125. So this is Lance Lynn in starts of the season where the line is between minus 155 and plus 125. We'll hit the SDQL button. And you'll see that the over is a perfect 11-0 this season. And they've gone over by more than 4.5 runs per game. So 11-0 to the over this season when Lance Lynn starts and the line is between minus 155 and plus 125. You can see that it is active today. Lynn starting at home against the Toronto Blue Jays. And just to show you here, if I actually put the plus sign in for plus 125, it gives you the same result. So you don't have to. It's just like when you're writing, anything else, you don't have to add the plus sign for a positive number. All right, time to bat cleanup here. The trend of the day. And before I get to the trend of the day, guys, I do have to tell you about a special deal that I have going on right now on my WagerTalk page at dbbets.com. And it's a You Choose special. You get to pick the freebie that you get from me. And the deal goes something like this. I was number 1 at WagerTalk in college football last season in all 3 metrics. That's profit, win percentage, and return on investment. I was number 1 at WagerTalk in NFL profit 2 seasons ago. And I'm number 1 at WagerTalk over the last 2 seasons combined in profit from 5% NFL max bets. So right now, for a limited time, you get to choose your freebie. And option number 1, if you buy my college football season package, you can choose to get my NFL season package absolutely free. Option number 2, if you buy my college football season package, and again, I was number 1 last season across the board, you can get the rest of my MLB season absolutely free. Or option number 3, and the option where you save the most, is if you buy my college football and NFL season combo package, not only do you get those seasons at a discount, but you also get the rest of my MLB season absolutely free. So you get to choose which option you want, which freebie do you want. And if you choose and you purchase my college football season package, a member of WagerTalk's amazing customer support staff is going to reach out to you to see which freebie you choose, either the NFL season or the rest of MLB. If you purchase the college football and NFL season combo package from me, you will automatically receive the rest of my MLB for the season absolutely free. And again, you get that deal at dbbets.com. Let's get that last trend, and this one surprised the hell out of me. But we are going to look at Eduardo Rodriguez. And we're going to look at Rodriguez in his entire career when he is a favorite of less than minus 330, but more than minus 180. So in his career, Eduardo Rodriguez, when he is a favorite of less than minus 330, but more than minus 180, you hit the SDQL button, And you can see his team is 27-0 when Rodriguez is favored between, or I should say, less than minus 330, but more than minus 180, winning these games by 3.6 runs per game. Now, of course, because of the parameter, he's a heavy favorite. Even at 27-0, your ROI is 44.8%. And you can see that it is active today. Eduardo Rodriguez and the Tigers as a heavy favorite against the Athletics. One cautionary note, though, you will notice that the 27-0 all occurred while Rodriguez was a member of the Boston Red Sox. So keep that in mind as well. But Rodriguez, a heavy favorite today, and this trend fits 27-0 on the line. That's going to do it for me today, guys. As always, please drop in the comments any trends you found, any trends you'd like me to research, any comments or suggestions on the show itself. And I'll wrap by saying, as I always do, best of luck on all of your wagers today.